Howdy folks, TJ here. I have an unboxing to do today, and along with the unboxing, a test. And let's dive into it here. So this thing that I've got in this box, I purchased recently, but I've been looking at it for probably about a year, for as long as I've been getting into the Spectrum computers and their need to load cassettes in. I've had bad luck with buying cassettes, cassette recorders, I should say. First one I purchased was DOA. Second one I purchased was DOA. I had to return it. It had this really loud static stuff, and it was said that it was tested. You know how it goes. They say it's tested and working, but yeah, it didn't. The third one, DOA, but I was able to fix it. Cost me some money to fix it, about as much as I bought the thing for. The rubber belt in it was gooey black substance, and it took me a number of hours just to clean everything up. But I did get it fixed, and it is working, so at least that one came all right. Then recently I purchased a Sinclair brand of it, and I was thinking that was going to be it. And unfortunately it hit and miss. It kind of works on my Timex Sinclair line, but I haven't got it to work yet with my Speccy. So yeah, I've had bad luck. So this one's a brand new one. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm hoping it does. But the one I purchased I think is kind of cool. I'm going to call it my Speccy LAN Party cassette recorder. And I'll show you why I'm calling it that. And it's not a LAN in traditional sense where everybody's playing over the network. But you'll soon see why I'm calling it that. So I have a vision one day where there'll be at least two, me and someone else, or maybe a small handful of people. This table's got some dividers that I can put so it can be 6 feet long or so. And I'm hoping that I can have 4 monitors up on this table, each with a Spectrum computer. And I'll show you why I think this will be useful for that. So, bubble wrap. And I'll take this part off first, so you won't know what it is probably yet, but I'll explain it. So this is all brand new. I just slit the top of the box open, and that's it. So in here is Hamilton Buhl. Looks like a little spaceship, right? Some knobs on the top. What is that? Cable. What is this thing? Probably unless you are into this thing, what could it be? A spaceship. It does look like a cool spaceship. So there's that, and I'll tell you what that is in a bit. Now let's go ahead and pull this sucker out. So what did I get? Is this right side up? Yeah. Hamilton Buhl cassette player. Yeah, you're probably thinking no big deal, but this one's kind of cool in multiple reasons. So let's talk about this quickly, and then we'll talk about the cassette player. So this device plugs into your cassette player, and it's got 8 leads for 3.5 millimeter jacks with volume control, and my face is probably above 3 millimeter, 8 of them around it, volume controls. So you're starting to think, okay, why did he say LAN party? So you can feed the signal out of this to 8 different devices. So I thought it would be cool that if I know in this day and age everybody can get SD card devices and quickly load up applications, but I think back in 1984 when the Spectrum first came out, this would have been a neat way to quickly load up everybody at the same time a game. So maybe I'm going to have a game night, and we're going to all challenge each other, see who can get the highest score or get the farthest in an adventure type of game, whatever it will be. Bring out the cassette, because cassette loading is kind of fun. You've got anywhere from a couple minutes up to 10 minutes or whatever of gives you more time to drink additional beers and other drinks as it's loading and laughing with friends, right? So connect this up to it, run leads off to everybody's Speccy, and at the same time load up the game of choice. And we're all going to play it at the same time, have a little LAN party kind of thing. That was my idea. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm hoping it does. I'm going to first test it on one Speccy, and then I'm going to try to connect two and see if my idea works. So, Hamilton Buhl, it's a modern cassette player. And what's cool about this one is it's also got a little USB plug-in where you can plug in and play music from it. So my thought is that I can put in a tap file or figure out how to save it in the right way. I guess it would be a tap file probably, and be able to load it not only from cassette but from a USB device. I think I've seen it on YouTube already that somebody's done that of a different brand like Argus. But yeah, I was thinking I could do the same thing. So let me just show you the box since this is an official box opening. Here's the device. It's an HA802 Hamilton Buhler. Buhl. And inside the box, nothing else in here. Comes with a little user manual. Little wrinkled up, but that's alright. It's just the user manual. And it looks like it's fairly well packaged. It's got these plastic doohickeys on the end. Pull those off. It also has a piece of tape on this. I guess they didn't want it bouncing around, so they must have put a little styrofoam stuff on top. I'll just keep that there. Let's see what end I can pull this from. Is it sealed? Oh, from the back maybe. There we go. It's like a Rubik's Cube. So let's get some close-ups of this here. So here is the top, and it's got this plastic covering over it, so that's not all dirty, but a little plastic thing that I can peel off later. It's a nice grayish color, grayish green? I'm kind of colorblind, so I'll call it gray. And so here is the USB plug that I was telling you about. And hopefully this is all kind of coming in. And it's got a down button and an up button, so you can select, I guess, through whatever's on your USB device. Power LED, play, pause. And then it's got your regular, that's got a little plastic stuff here. I'm not going to peel off. Record, play, rewind, fast forward, stop and pause. Typical. Let's go ahead and do the eject. There we go. Hey, that worked. Nice and clean inside. Power cord is actually hardwired into it. Sometimes that's a bummer, but sometimes it's alright. Side, it's got larger headphone jack. It's got a little toggle device. It looks like for playing MP3s from the top USB or from the sides here. I guess that would be it. Headphone, HP external. Okay, that's the switch to a different, another plug. You select which one. REM, microphone, volume control. So there's no tone control on this, but I'm hoping that this is loud enough to load Speccy programs. If not, I failed again. So front, top, or whatever you want to call it. I'll just kind of do a few angles here. And there's the back. You can also put batteries in here. So it looks really nice. It looks the part. Will it work? How many ums did I just do? I normally don't do that many ums. I'm kind of winging it. So cool. So that's my idea. Will it work? Now's the testing time. I'm going to just try to connect it up to my toast rack first and see if it works just on a single unit. And if all goes well, I'm going to have myself a little LAN party playing a Speccy game. Maybe I'll get my wife to play the first game. She still hasn't. It's been over a year since I've been doing this, and I've been always wanting to go up to her and say, hey, do you want to play a Spectrum game with me? And I haven't done that. Yeah, she's into cats and other stuff. So anyway, that's my unboxing. Now's test time. So I'm going to go test it on my toast rack, and then if that works, I think I may try to load the same game up to a toast rack and maybe my Omni. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. But anyway, thanks for watching the unboxing part. Testing time, so cool. Alrighty, folks, this is going to be cool-mundo. I've got a whole bunch of stuff connected up behind me. Took me a little tinkering because you've got old mono type of cabling, more stereo type of cabling, but I got everything to work. Very fun. So what I'm going to do, maybe I'll show you a close-up of how I got things connected, and if I had it more permanent, I would kind of make the cabling a little easier. But again, this is kind of like a LAN thing, so I plan to put the little spaceship in the middle of the table, run all the wires off to everybody's computer, have them hit, load quote or whatever, and hit play and load up a game. So we're going to do Invasion of the Cloud People since it's my game, and it's fairly short for download, and I'm not going to show you the whole, I should not download, but loading a cassette. So yeah, let me show you what I got connected here. So connected to my big 43-inch TV, I've got my toast rack. To the right, I've got my Omni. Both turned on, ready to go. There's my new Buhler. That's what's going to be its name. I'm going to call it Buhler. And running from it is the large 1/4 inch cable that's hardwired into the spaceship. And I've got the cables connected up. I'm running a regular, original mono type of cable that came with the old Spectrums over to my toast rack right here, and I've got, of course, external speakers connected to my toasty. So that's that one. And then the other one, I've got a regular stereo type of cable, 3.5 millimeter, over to the back of my Omni. That's the one that I found that worked. So let me reconnect this up. All right, I've got my tape rewound. I'm gonna go ahead and go into 48K basic on each of these. Load quote. Load quote. Got both of them ready to go. I'm going to hit return and enter at the same time on these and go hit play. Cool Sinclair light up sign that strobes different colors. I know you could just probably get a single splitter that does 2 computers, but the little spaceship has 8 connections. That's cool. In my book, at least. Yeah. Soon, I'll step back, let it do its thing, and I'm going to edit probably out right about now and then come back when the game's loaded up. So maybe I can do a little jig. Jig. Hey, look at that. Loaded up on both of them. I'm going to go ahead and shut the tape off. Gotta play both. Oh, I can't find the keys. There we go. Oh. There you go. Both running at the same time. How cool is that? Thanks for watching.